Hey everybody, this is Brent for Resin Maniacs, back with you for another out-of-box review, sponsored by Michigan Toy Soldier, your one-stop shop for all your scale modeling needs. So, just got back from Wonderfest, still recovering a little bit. I wanted to share with you my biggest purchase of the weekend, and I had to clear off the table for this. This is the 1/2 scale Quarantine Studio Nosferatu bust, sculpted by Jeff Yeager. This is the deluxe version, so there's a lot of stuff to it. So I'm going to pull it out. I've already looked at this because I was excited. So I want to share with you what I have found with this. So it's packed in this styrofoam pretty solidly. So when it comes to you, it should be pretty well protected. Although you'll have to pick a lot of little pieces of styrofoam off like I'm doing now. A few pieces stuck in there. And on the side, so pull all of these off. And so with the base, you have this sort of mausoleum looking piece that serves as the base. It's pretty solid, although it is hollow on the inside, but that's part of it being the deluxe kit. So very detailed. It's got a lot of vegetation growing up, vines growing up on the side, things like that. So yeah, very solid. Now let's look at the bust itself. Now the bust is 1/2 scale, Nosferatu wearing the hat. As I understand it, this is, I hope I'm not wrong on this, but from what I understand, this is similar to the one that's been around for a while that Jeff sculpted that was on the castle base. He also apparently at the same one, from what I've been told, sculpted one with the hat, and it's just now getting into production. If I'm wrong about that, I apologize, but that's my understanding of it. But either way, even if it's not right, Jeff has given us an excellent piece here. The feeling of it, it's very solid. This is not a hollow cast. There's a lot of texture on the jacket, so a lot of things you can do with that. Nice folds, a lot of detail with his ascot that he's got there, and of course on the hat as well. So very detailed, and of course the face is perfectly done. A lot of detail on the eyebrows, very well sculpted. Plenty of room to put in detail in the eyes and striations and things like that. So this is very neat. Looking at this, it looks like Quarantine has done us a favor and pretty much cleaned up everything. You can see some places on here where it looks like they've gotten rid of the mold lines. There's maybe a spot or two, still getting rid of some of the styrofoam. There's still a spot or two that maybe might need a little touch of putty, but not much. It's pretty minimal for something this size. So it's going to go right on the base like this, and it's solid enough and fits on there well enough that you don't have to attach it permanently if you don't want to. So if you want to take it to shows, if you want to be able to transport them separately so there's less chance of something being damaged, you'd be able to do that. So yeah, very nicely done. I like how this is going together. All right, I want to go back and talk about the base. As I said, this is the deluxe version. So with the deluxe version, you get a few things that go with the base. First thing you get are the doors, windows, which are opaque with a little sort of frosted tint to them. And there are details that you can go in and paint. So like there's a gate here that goes in the front. And so you'll take this part and just pop it onto the front like this. See what I'm doing? It's a pretty nice fit. Goes in pretty well. You've even got a part that pops in at the top here like that. Goes in very nicely. All right, so you'll need to maybe paint some of those details, and of course paint stone around the part that's still supposed to be a stone texture. There are windows that go on the side like this, so those will pop in. Looking at these, there are in some places some minor gaps, so you might need to do just a little filling around those just to make it a little snugger fit, because that's going to be important, because it comes with a lighting kit. Now I've already put some batteries in this. The lighting kit is going to fit in the bottom like this, and you'll probably want to secure it somehow, glue it down, or epoxy it, whatever. And so you turn it on like this, and it gives this nice flickering glowing effect. Hopefully you can see that in the video. So it's a real neat sort of effect. I'll put the bust back on here so you can get an idea how that works. Now, of course, the standard version doesn't come with a lighting part. I'm not sure if it still comes with the clear resin parts or not, but it will come with similar parts that will go in there, whether they're clear or opaque. So this is the piece. This is how it's going to go together. So very interesting. The lighting effect is nice, but at the same time, it doesn't take away from the bust because it is such a large bust. This piece, I think, is a beautiful addition to anyone who is a Nosferatu fan, and hey, who among us is not a Nosferatu fan? So it is available in a couple of different ways from Quarantine Studios. You can get it either in a kit like this with the standard version, which runs around $150, or you can get the deluxe version, which I believe is around $180 or so. Check the website for those prices. You can also get this in a pre-paint with the lighting kit. I'm unsure on the price of that, but if you want to get one of these to display, but you don't want to take the time to paint it, it is actually available in a pre-paint kit. And the master was painted by David Fisher, so you can get one that is based upon his paint job, which of course is always excellent. So it's a beautiful kit for any Nosferatu fan to get, whether to paint or if you want the pre-painted version, check it out. So if you're interested in this kit, you can get it at quarantinestudio.com. You can also find them on Facebook at Quarantine Studio. Just do a search for that. Either way, contact them, tell them you're interested in the kit. I'm sure that they can hook you up. This is a beautiful piece. I'm really looking forward to painting mine up. So if you're interested, check it out. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this. If you have any questions, just put them in the comments and I'll try to get back to you. In the meantime, thanks again for watching. This is Brent Bristow for Resin Maniacs, and I hope to see you next time. Thanks a lot.